Hey guys, welcome back to Tesla Mods. Today we're going to install Underglow lights for the Tesla Model Y. In this video, you'll see number 1, how and where to go through the firewall. Number 2, how to access power for your accessories. And number 3, how to route wires underneath your car through the front trunk, the frunk. And if you like Tesla install videos, like this video and subscribe to this channel. I got 2 packs of Suzco, but you could install any brand. They're all pretty similar. I actually installed Govee for most of my clients, and it's good, except the wires are a bit fragile. And I decided to go with something brighter today. You don't really need the remote control, since you'll be controlling the lights with your phone app, but it's a nice backup. Let's do the hard part first, getting the wires through the firewall, because you have to be able to turn on the lights from inside your car. We're going to install a switch, but first, let's go through the firewall. Let's remove the frunks. My wires look a little bit different because I installed an LED strip for my frunk. It's really easy, so I didn't make a video for it. That's why I had to detach the wiring. But you don't have to if you didn't make any modifications there. Now remove the underhood apron. Just lift it from its clips. Easy. Before you lift up the frunk, you have to detach this clip right here. Now let's remove the HEPA filter with a 10mm socket. And then lift it straight up. By the way, when you want to replace the HEPA filter later on, it's right here. So first, remove this passenger footwell cover. There are 4 clips holding it up. Peel back the carpet and you'll see a large rubber circle. Use a drill to puncture the hole. Stick a clothes hanger or something similar so you can fish in your positive and negative wires. Do you see it coming out? I already took off the black plastic cover. Now I need to drill a hole into the plastic cover so I can put it back on the firewall. Now let's fish the wire inside. Don't pull too hard, let it slide in. You're going to connect these wires to a switch and then the accessory power under your armrest. That's later in the video. If you didn't set up your accessory power yet, I had to show you a clip from my previous videos. You can skip this part if you already have accessory power. Here's my black cover. I'll just leave it here until I finish installing the wires inside. I don't know how much wire I'll need, and I need the wires to flow freely through the firewall. First, let's open up the center console. Move the seats all the way back. Then open the armrest. You can remove the trim with just your hands. Start at the rear. The Tesla service manual shows 9 clips that have to be released. It helps to put your fingers in the bottom of the trim and pull up like I did. Now use both hands and pull up. The trim is attached to a connector to charge your phones. Release that connector and get the trim out of the way. Now remove the bright strip. I don't know why Tesla calls it a bright strip. That's what the repair manual calls it. You're going to need a torque pointy bit to remove the 7 screws on each side. Do the same thing on the other side. I don't need to show you that part. Sometimes you'll see these metal tabs fall to the floor or get stuck on the bright strip. Just remove them carefully and put them back on the decor trim before putting it back on. Now pull up on the cup holder decor. Then remove the security controller electrical connector. By the way, you can't drive the car until you reconnect this controller, unless you can drive your car without your phone or keycard. It won't recognize your phone until you reconnect this. Now, let's splice into the 12V plug. Cut away the cloth shielding. The blue wire is constant 12V or 15V. That's why if you plug your accessory into this plug, it won't turn off unless your sentry is off and the car goes to sleep. You're going to tap into this blue wire for constant power. Then you'll tap into the brown wire, that's ground. I use posit taps to tap into wires. There's a link in the description below. Depending on the project, I always use a fuse right at the power wire. It's a good safety precaution, especially since you don't want to short a Tesla. And Tesla doesn't have a physical fuse box like most cars. It looks ugly to have wires coming out of your center console, so let's go deeper and route the wires underneath to have a clean install. So let's remove the cup holder trim by releasing the 4 screws. Pull up from the middle and side. Release the connectors for the light and 12V plug. Now lift up the cup holder. Let's go fishing for wires. I just undid a metal clothes hanger so I could fish this through the hole. So that wires don't come out of the center console looking ugly, we're going to fish the power and ground wires through this hole. Okay, then tape the wire to the hook and then fish the wire up. And then connect it to the power wire and do the same thing for the ground wire. I zip tied my wires to the existing wire loop. You can see what I followed. Through this hole right here. And then connect it to a 10 ampere fuse. And then connect your black and red wire to your lights controller. Check that there's power running to your lights. This is the end of the power wire that connects to your light bar. We have to fish that underneath the car. Tighten up the wiring and strap it down under the frunk. You don't want loose wires down here. Now I can remove the stick. Before you stick anything under your car, make sure you clean it. I clean it with this. Remove the double-sided tape, and I like to secure my wires with this. Instead of recording myself sticking it on, let me save you time and show you the finished install and how it looks. As you can see, I connected the accessory wire to my red wire, the ground wire to my black wire, and connected them to my manual switch. I drilled a hole and attached my switch. I have a switch for my interior lights and now one for my underglow. I don't even have to touch my phone. It remembers the last setting, so I'm good to go with the switch. Alright, thanks for watching. And if this install helped you out a little bit, can you click on the like button? And let me know in the comments below what kind of installs you would like to see in the future. Alright, till next time, see ya.